Okay, let me see if I can tell you a story while I'm going. So it's the story of angels. And I started the first day on our trip. I realized that for whatever reason, I didn't have my charger. And I had a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C. Plan A was that we find somebody in Porto that could sell me a charger that was appropriate. Plan B was somebody who would rent me a chair that had a charger, and I'd just take the charger. And plan C, I guess I had a plan D too. Plan C was to rent a chair, another chair. And then plan D was to have my son Simon get one the plan D was me to get the charger from the company in Austin that I got my chair from. Well, plan A didn't work. Nobody had the charger they needed. Plan B didn't work because there was nothing to rent, because I would have had to bring the chair back to the Porto from Santiago to Compostela. Plan D was that the company forced us couldn't ship it directly because they weren't allowed. So we ended up calling like all these different companies. I called nobody. My wife, Linda, a few people called companies, the hotel that we were staying at, nothing. So I started arranging with my son to have the charger sent to him in Boston, and then he would ship it FedEx, next day delivery. The charge cost of $200 to get it to the travel agent, who would then get it to me. Meanwhile, we got a phone call. Linda got a phone call from one of the companies that she had spoken with, and they said, "Oh, we've just been thinking about you, and we just so wanted you to, be able to. We can't imagine how you could go without having a charger, and it would ruin your vacation." And they said, so we called all our customers, or a bunch of our customers, and we found somebody who had a charger you could use, and they went to that person and they borrowed it, and then they drove it to our hotel. And that's what I've been using. That's an angel. And, my son and the Force Mesh company, everybody did their part, but it never got hung up with FedEx in Brussels. So 2 weeks later, I'm going to get it. Just when we're on our way to go home. That's my story.